them. Hello. Right. Right, everyone. The game is in session.
Looking forward to tonight. No! Oh, and you were so close to knocking that gorilla off its platform.
How are you, Carol?
Better than Tony. Poor guy. I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That was not a choice.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just... I do think you are probably a tad more comfortable with going to the dark side to get the job done than we are.
Dark side? I have given my life to preserving the angels of our better natures.
I'm not trying to be judgmental. We need ruthless soldiers like you in battles like this to do the things the rest of us aren't comfortable doing. I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around. Everything by the numbers.
Nice.
Do as you wish. Got some ops ready. I like where this is going.
Two more than one.
Ha! No problem.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble.
I will see if I can find you a treat later. Come along, Charlie.
Hunter, hello.
Like I thought.
I don't freaking believe this. Wanda falls and everyone's like, oh, freaking well, she was kind of messed up anyway.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
I didn't think
So, what's new with Hydra this morning? Wait, don't tell me.
Wait, okay, America.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. What can I say except you're welcome? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. If you find more coil, send it my way. Got any blueprints for us? Don't forget to write.
Boom.
Betrays them and they all fall apart. Why are you acting surprised, Nico? The Avengers They make it clear what and who they think is a priority.
What do you think? You don't think this whole Bruce Wanda thing is fair either, right?
Fair? What do you mean, Nico?
Oh, come on. You see the double standard too. I know you do. All they care about is losing Bruce. It's as if Wanda never existed. Now we all have to sit around and cuddle Stark through his grief. Who was there for us when Wanda was taken, huh? Where was our Kleenex and freaking group therapy?
Banner was an Avenger, one of their own. They lost a brother. Surely you can empathize with that.
Not if they're not going to empathize with us first. Wanda's a midnight sun. Our lives should matter just as much as theirs freaking do. You know, I bet if they had a shot at saving their precious Banner Boy, they wouldn't hesitate. How long has Wanda been gone? We've waited long enough for someone to take action. And action is just what I might take.
Told you Retro were more hardcore than the ones they come out with today. Yeah, but isn't there such thing as too hard? I mean, hey,
Alright.
what's the favorite?
Let's see if Human Restoration Act is the subject round here. What would you have done? Register your powers with the government or keep that knowledge to yourself?
Thanks, Hunter. Hey, Hunter.
Mind if I join you?
Please do.
Play the video games. With the spot with Peter Parker, not with Spider-Man.
I just realized we're nearly
Not
the
in
same
costume,
age.
is he?
It's kind of blowing my mind.
Why?
In my head, you're ancient. No offense, but you've actually lived fewer years than I have. So, are you one of the kids, or the second oldest adult? I don't know how to treat you.
I am glad you brought this up. I am unhappy with how you have treated me.
Oh man, was it the ancient thing? Because
As your elder, I expect breakfast delivered daily outside my room.
I'm not the best cook, but
I expect you to launder my battle garb after every mission.
There's a washing machine? Magic said we had to use the creek.
And walk Charlie twice a day. Do not touch her waist, for its hellish nature will make your hair fall out.
Okay, you're definitely one of the kids. That's an impressively straight face. We're doing this again, right?
Okay, like the gifts. That's the first gift I've given that it appears somebody enjoyed.
You're pretty cool, Hunter. You do
Also,
fun stuff.
I'm cool. Bloody cool motherfucker.
Hey there. Word of advice. Never ask Banner to spot you.
Well, look at you. Who's the big gun now?
Stark's being a bit of a knob jockey.
We could go a few rounds.
Let's go. We'll fight Captain America. Captain America. Wonder what he'd make of Trump. He wouldn't be impressed, would he?
I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Okay, that's an Iron Man for a bit of healing. Combat therapy.
Ready to work?
This'll make a difference.
The winds of Wachdoom.
Most welcome.
Right. We have
See you around.
Thinner Blade. Just buy all the gifts all the time. And hopefully we will have okay. Iron Man. Heads up. Okay. And then Ilya. Um. So that trapdoor, I haven't found a use for it so far. Yep. Okay. New combat item available. Okay. Charm, focusing lens, nanotech weave. Okay. Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers, we have to give her a gift. She was a bit of a knob jockey a minute ago, so. Let's just do. Give me 1 second. Right. New York City. Oh, that's annoying. Make sure Ilya's free. Oh, a piercing charm. What a thing. No barking I can hear from next door. Package delivered. Right, little boxes, okay.
We've stumbled on a Hydra unit unloading some of their stolen bounty.
You. Yeah, okay.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
Yes, ma'am.
Targeting systems active. Confirmed enemy target.
Let's settle this. They haven't changed their minds yet.
Forever in service.
They finally got me.
Serve her with honor.
Go ahead, try it.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Where'd you learn that one? Good one. Come on, let's do this.
Well executed.
Uh, boom.
They've destroyed one of the crates. Focus on
Bullshit.
getting the other keys.
More tactical play sometimes it's absolutely awful.
This should get you going.
As ordered. Don't give up.
Yeah, that's still not gonna be enough.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card.
Hell yeah.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Tell us what you know, fiend.
Tracking movement. We're right on schedule here.
You're mine. That actually hurt.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
I've got your back.
Looks like we've got the upper hand.
Another crate is armed to blow. You don't have much time. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
Oh, that actually hurt a little.
I'm on it. Haven't felt this good in years.
invigorating.
It's funny, Captain America was like blocking everything with his shield, and then all of a sudden he's not.
The more the merrier.
Not often you get a second chance.
Going for it.
Now that was something. Weak, even for Hydra. Talk while you still can. It is time.
I'm starting to see how all those stories about you got started.
Pissing me off.
Don't waste it.
Point me at him.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
I'll give it a whirl.
Which fire? Boom!
That's some move.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Indeed. I'm just gonna make a cup of tea. Apparently Nico wants to talk. You can tell that by the fact that she's actually stood in my
Sound a
room.
little bit fancy if I don't use it every now and then.
Boom.
Ooh, magic surprise party is nearly upon us. Party is prepped and everyone did their part and I'm not even stressing about it. That Parker guy is chatty, but he worked fast and made the time fly.
That is good to hear.
Oh, it's nearly time! Head to the party, wait with the others, I'll bring magic, you yell surprise when we walk in, and then the party is on!
I will head there now.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Oh my, what a surprise.
Happy birthday?
I had no idea.
What concerns you?
What?
You do a thing when you're concerned.
Good try, little stroke. My little hairless horned dog.
I don't do a thing.
What a delightful distraction. Though I find my work at the forge invigorating, the occasional entertainment prevents burning out.
It is good to take a break when you can.
Oh, I meant literal burning from the inside out. One of the hazards of manipulating hellfire.
Did you get her anything?
This all came together nicely.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat. Nico's plans get ahead of her, at times. But it's quite pleasant.
Haven't been to a surprise party in years.
Who was it for?
My dad.
A happy face when she strokes a cat.
Best to drop it.
Nah.
From everything I'd heard about the Abbey, I hadn't expected it to be so festive.
What did you hear?
Just the basics from Tony and Carol. They made it sound like a wayward home for troubled youths.
Do you believe that?
So far, I see heroes throwing a birthday party for one of their teammates. It's what the Avengers used to do before we got so busy. Treasure these moments. They'll keep you going when times are tough.
I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
How do you know thousands of people?
I wouldn't say I know them. Most of them are business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
Birthdays are better with people who know you.
I'm coming around to it. Not that I plan to invent a worldwide crisis next year to have a cozy birthday party. Although... No, I shouldn't.
Been a while since we've been able to let loose.
The Avengers, you mean?
Yeah, we've been busy. We see far too much of each other, and yet nowhere near enough. I can't stop thinking about Bruce. I want to hate him for what he did, but I keep wondering if this was our fault. He always gets into trouble when he's alone. Did we blow him off? Did he reach out, but we missed it? I don't know.
Yes, that might be what happened. Do not let it happen with the others.
Yeah, I'm not always the best with interpersonal stuff. Doesn't mean I can't get better at it. Enough of my moping. I'm going to enjoy this party. I suggest you do the same.
It's too much.
What is wrong?
You said this party would be small.
That is what Nico told me. This seems more elaborate than what she described.
Then you are blameless. Hunter, this is worse than I expected. But I shall withstand it.
You know what they call this? The calm before the storm.
What makes you say that?
Just a feeling.
So optimistic.
This party was a great idea. Maybe it'll cheer up the Avengers.
You think so?
It's a party, right? I hope it helps them feel at home.
This is great. I wish the other heroes did stuff like this.
Celebrate birthdays?
Yeah. I guess it's difficult when you don't know each other's real names, or actual birthdays, which would completely invalidate our secret identities. But why are we talking about this when there's cake to cut?
We're go for cake, right?
Soon. And save some for the rest of us.
No promises.
Just me, or is Magic not having a good time?
I heard Magic does not like surprises.
No, that can't be it. We're friends. I'd know if that was true, right? I don't get it. Everyone loves surprise birthday parties. I should know. I missed out on a few when I was on the run.
Why are you so concerned?
Wanda is gone. Bruce Banner is fighting for the other team, and the world's going to actual hell if we don't stop it. A birthday party is a good way to lift everyone's spirits. I'm sure we can fix this. You mind letting her know it's time to cut the cake?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right there.
What?
Are you all right?
No, this is too much. It is all Nico's fault. And here she comes to fish for praise. I have endured enough of this. This has gone on long enough. You made me the center of attention I do not need at a party I did not want. So what do you want now? To cut the cake?
Magic, wait.
Fine. I will cut the cake.
Happy birthday?
Liliana's my friend. How could I have missed this?
You should not blame yourself.
And why not? If I'd paid attention to what she wanted, I wouldn't have driven her away. I want to fix this, but I can't follow her to Limbo. Although, maybe you could?
Tell me what I need to do.
The Staff of One can bring you close to her. When you find her, could you talk to her? Make sure she's all right? That's all I care about.
What is the best way to approach Magic?
I feel like I'm the last person you should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
Is this a one-way trip?
It shouldn't be. Once you find Magic, she can open a portal to send you back. Hopefully, both of you.
How different will this be from our usual trips through Limbo?
I know as much as you do. The landscapes might be trippier than usual.
I need a moment. I want to see what the others have to say.
Can't hurt to ask. Tell me when you're ready and I'll send you to Limbo.
Was it me? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
You did nothing wrong.
Really?
Really?
Good, good. Well, I don't know her at all, but she seems really cool. And it's still a party until I hear otherwise. If you think it'll help, tell her I'll stick around.
Wish I'd picked up on Magic's mood before she unloaded on Nico. Sometimes I can tell when she's getting upset. Talk her down, you know?
Do you have any advice?
Just be there for her. That goes a long way with Magic.
That went exactly the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magic. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
Are you really going to chase the birthday girl through a hellish dimension she completely controls?
I cannot do nothing. If there is a chance, I will bring her back.
Oh, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm documenting the weirdest birthday party I've ever attended. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake.
That would be a weird birthday party,
You
yeah.
can scavenge some off the ceiling.
Always wanted to do that.
I was afraid this would happen.
I will bring her back.
I know. When you find her, make sure she knows the Abbey will always be a home to her.
To Limbo, then. I caution you, this shall not resemble the leisurely jaunts you take from the wild cliffs.
Any pointers?
If you find yourself upon a path, do not stray from it, especially if someone or something encourages you to do so. Oh, and, bring some hand sanitizer. Few realize our reality is the least, let's say, sticky.
Poor kid. Is there anything I can do to help?
I could use some advice.
My gut says this isn't a clash of personalities. Magic's fighting her own demons. Nico happened to catch some friendly fire.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Hunter.
I'm guessing this is out of character for Magic?
Yes, I think so.
Well, good luck bringing her back.
Any advice?
A friend of mine gets overwhelmed like that. Tough love doesn't work. Neither does unwanted advice. Basically, don't do what I always do. That'll just make it worse.
Okay.
So, thanks for doing this. Any questions, or are you ready to go?
Ready to go, Nico.
All right. Send me after Magic.
Okay, here goes nothing. When blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge.
Who are you?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of granting wishes. Tell me, why does your heart ache?
They forgot. Today is my...
Oh, sweetling, your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks of you.
They don't love me. Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom, make you its queen, loved by all in its domain. But you have to wish it so.
I could never be as special as a queen.
Now, that's a lie your family would tell you. I happen to know you're a very special girl.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Are you a monster?
Oh, child, I'm so much more than that. I'm a friend. The only one you'll ever need.
That guy sounded like a demon. Oh, trick, magic. And doing something she'll regret.
A house? In limbo? What is this place?
Hunter, what are you doing here? It is not possible to enter Limbo without my knowing. How did you get here?
Nico used the Staff of One.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
She thought it would make things worse.
Well, that makes two of us. Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
Well, I think I know why you hate your birthday.
My deepest shame. You are the first beyond myself to know this. The first person, at least. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish needs cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family. This day is an anniversary of my weakness. Nothing more. I should stay here this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
We could hang out here, if you want.
I would like that. Do you like the music?
I do.
Good.
Why do you ask?
This was the only music I had for so long. I found it in Limbo. Trash, discarded by the universe.
This is a diamond in the rough.
Maybe. But to someone, it was trash. Even now, I only listen at meaningful times, when I wish to remember the moment. There are more of those now, but not enough to outweigh the days I want to forget. Hunter, can we stay here for a time? Listen to the music?
Of course.
Good. We must do this again.
Good choice of gifts.
We are not besties yet, but we are getting there.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something I hope you never have the misfortune to meet. I can say no more.
Why not?
It hears when you speak its name. I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
Why does this look like your room in the Abbey?
It doesn't. My room in the Abbey looks like this one. For years, this was the only place in Limbo where I was safe. Where I felt at home.
The creature said many strange things about you. How much was true?
None. All were lies to manipulate a stupid child. The creature brought me here to rule this place, but not as I do now. It desired a servant. Loyal, unthinking. A stupid child who believed its lies. I took great pleasure in disappointing it.
I should get going.
I will open a portal for you.
Good night, Magic.
See you, Hunter.
I should get going.
See you, Hunter.
Boom.
You were gone for so long. Did you find magic?
I did. She is going to spend the night in Limbo.
Is she doing all right? Is she mad at me?
She is fine. We had a lot of fun.
You did?
Yes, we listened to music in Limbo.
Achievement unlocked, I guess. At least her birthday ended on a high note. That's all that matters. I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
We left a lot of Hydra agents with internal bleeding, and I don't care one iota.
Other modules fastened these parts. Others came to the grove, not knowing what was what. Knowing there is danger in staying. Me and the boy had them inside the cave in no time, pulling some logs and vines over to cover the entrance. I had them all moving to the back of the cave, keeping to the shadows so I could keep an eye out for torches coming our way. I could hear the missus trying to calm the young ones while the other kept silent, and we waited for the day to break. Though the occurrence of the phenomenon is widely over-reported, there still were documented cases of the wild hunt occurring in modern times. If one wishes to hear the hounds of Unwin as the course overhead, areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. As to look upon them is to look upon death itself. Best to wait until Selenian illumination is at its lowest point. Oh god, here we go. Professor Manifesto by Dr. Doom, eh? Power and conquest have been my ambitions since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to pursue such destinies, for one must be perfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp, the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of the arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom, reborn from the ashes with the means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before. Now armoured and set out to take what is rightly mine, many have sought to topple me from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four, mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk, thought to embody unlimited, raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell, like all others, and able to withstand my power-armored blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic, and the surface bored with ease. Guardians, heroes, whatever they wish to call themselves, are little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyrant of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fists. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter, he would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. Big-headed, isn't he, Victor Von Doom? Oh, I'm unbeatable. Whatever, mate. Let's go a quick scan around. I can hear something going on over there, but I don't know if... I don't know. I just don't know. I can Hazel. All that. That's Mitch Hazel. Feel like all the autumn shine. Wonders Journal, I don't belong here. I felt it before I even stepped foot inside. It's like complete rejection of who I am, like Autumn himself is here, pushing back against me. I'll try again, another time, but today I feel so helpless I can't tell Agatha about this. I know she's counting on me, everyone else too. So much pressure. I won't let them down. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna find anything. Not gonna find anything that I haven't already found. Time to get back. I'm gonna... Gonna go this way. Little basket. We got Wolfsbane. We got oyster mushrooms.
Konnichiwa, friendo.
Which one you can... Wanda needs our help. That's what I reckon that means.
Sorry, dear. Hope I didn't startle you.
Hunter, you saw her, didn't you? Wanda.
What does she want?
What we all want. To be found.
But Sarah does not want to find her.
I will always love Sarah. Even her stubbornness, even her rigidity, even when she's wrong. And she is wrong this time. She still blames Wanda for my death.
How do I convince her Wanda is still out there?
You can't. Sarah won't believe it until she sees Wanda with her own eyes. I know you didn't know Wanda, but I did. She's family, Hunter. We cannot leave her behind. Besides, we can't win this battle against your mother without her. So find her, Hunter. Bring her back. For all our sakes. What are you doing here, Hunter? You need to find the Midnight Suns and save Wanda. And you need to do it now.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you are looking at the Atlantic.
Really? Well, that explains so much. Just think. A few years ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling. Even the lunch ladies used to shake me down for milk money. Now look at me. Hanging with the legendary Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super-secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
That's just it. What if that radioactive spider had decided to chomp down on someone else's behind? What would old non-arachnid me be?
A brave warrior and a cunning ally either way.
Not what the kids on the playground used to say. I was the equipment manager for TAG.
Peter, I am friends with you, not your powers.
Now that's an F word I never get tired of hearing. Unless it comes from MJ when you think you're on a date. You know, Hunter, I've been to a lot of truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights. Way beyond my little neighborhood in Queens. But when all is said and done, there is nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
It is a spell of sorts. That is what Agatha used to say, anyway.
What sort? The dark sort?
A discernment spell. Well, more of a tracking ritual, like a seance. And no, it's not dark. I got it right from the source. I'll put it back before Caretaker even knows it's missing.
Hey man, we gotta try something. I mean, it has to be a sign, right? That all four of us had the same dream of Wanda? Make that 5.
You win. Ouija away, or whatever.
Lock the door. Remember, once we start, we don't stop. Keep your mind focused on Wanda. Ego, spiritus, add...
Got it.
What did I just say?
Do not break the connection.
Okay, sorry. Right.
This is how Atlantis sank.
Ego, spiritus, ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus
ad me.
Ego spiritus
ad me. Ego
Whoa! Anyone else see that?
She said not to break the connection.
Well, you just did.
Ego spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus ad me.
Was that our fault?
I think so.
Disconnect! Pull the plug or something!
It's too late.
Spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus.
Crap.
Bloody Robbie Reyes. Fucking difficulty. Little knob.
Couldn't trust those two to chant their own names.
I am going to open a rift to the negative zone in their showers when we get home.
If we get home. There's no telling where that screwed up spell sent us. This could be a broom closet in the basement of Dr. Doom's castle for all we know. Or a storage nook on Galactus' world ship. Holding pen on a scroll cruiser. Oh, maybe the inside of Robbie's brain.
There. Something powerful. Something strong. Something foul. That's where we begin.
Of course you were gonna say that.
shouldn't be here. Nobody should be here.
Banner. At least that explains the foulness.
Ah, the illustrious hunter. And friends?
Really? You still follow me on Super Lake?
Not ringing a bell.
I can tear through the fabric of space and time itself.
It doesn't matter.
Let the fool prattle on. We must be onto something.
I cannot fathom how you found this facility, but I will soon enough. Your names may escape me, but you most assuredly will not.
Oh, we will see about that.
We honor to complete the encounter.
This facility appears in no records, on no maps, not even in the minds of these loyal soldiers. So the question remains, how are you here?
Abracadabra. No big deal for a squad of ultra-powerful...
And well-known.
heroes like us.
Shoot up here!
I am impressed. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Hail Hydra!
I always hold a grudge.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Your sacrifice.
Of all the possible intruders, this is the last group I would expect. I suppose there was a high probability that the hunter would be drawn to this location. But you two? What were your names again? Nancy and Margaret?
Okay, now he's just messing with us.
Now that was something.
How about this one?
Leave some for the rest of us. You will regret ever facing me. Talk while you still can.
cause for comfort. We serve until the end.
Oh, I'm not gonna forget you.
Can't run from this.
Do not think I will forget that.
This should get you going.
I'd be careful where you wave your staff or whatever other enchanted LARPing weapons you brought into my facility. The modifications I've made to the Gamma Accelerator have rendered it quite volatile. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. The mind probe is far less reliable when the brain is damaged.
You are moody.
Make this easy on both of us.
Amiga secrets.
Sensors tracking. Move back.
I will return the favor when I can.
I bet my staff is bigger than yours.
Tell us what you know, fiend.
Huh, it's hard to tell. Are we underground or maybe we're in space? That'd be a lot cooler than another Hydra meat locker in New York.
You mean you honestly don't know? Just tearing your way through whatever Hydra facility you miraculously stumble upon?
More like smashing through.
Wrecked.
This one. What is it like being so inconsequential?
Remember me now, Brucey?
I'm starting to, little punk. Which actually explains a great deal about how this visit came about. Far too amateurish an operation for Carol, or even Tony. It's not the how I should be focusing on, but the why. You're not here for the Gamma Accelerator at all, are you? No. The truth is far more delightful. Of course it is. Well, by all means, then, have at it.
What is that?
At this point, wouldn't surprise me if Thanos himself walked out of that thing.
Wanda!
No.
Oh, Wanda.
We were too late. She belongs to Lilith now. Death is her only chance for release.
What? Hell no. No, that's not how we work. Haven't you learned anything yet? Leave her alone, you monster!
Oh, I assure you, Miss Maximoff is free to do as she pleases.
She appears neither free nor pleased to me.
Really?
Wanda, is there something you'd like to say to your friends?
Defeat the fallen Scarlet Witch to complete the mission and detect against the problem which may result in a hex. Oh, great.
I don't understand. has a purpose. I have heard a great deal.
It's all starting to make sense. Tony must have known that I would need her energies to help stabilize the reaction. Perhaps he thought her connection to the two of you would somehow prevent the inevitable slaughter about to occur. Or perhaps you're simply his canaries in the coal mine. In either case, I may have underestimated him.
There, Brucey? Getting a little unhinged.
He is starting to rant like Faustus.
You can't stop me.
Mother, protect me. The future is already hers.
Do you even know? Your time here is through.
It's like a train.
Genuine astonishment. Just like before with Tony and Steve at the tower. I wonder, have we heroes always been so trusting? So gullible?
You forfeited that right when you became another of my mother's puppets.
Yet here you all are, trying to save Wanda. I suppose I should add illogical to this.
Some leader they are.
Another batch of idiots coming in. We have to stop letting Banner get to us. Remember why we're here. Wanda, snap out of it. We don't want to hurt you.
You cannot hurt me.
More of Lilith's lies. I have heard such words far too many times.
Mother will never let me fall.
Huh, that won't stop me. That won't make it easier for you.
Mother guides my hand now.
Looks like we're not done yet.
All that you know is wrong.
I cannot seem to focus.
Do not fear the mother's embrace. Let her warmth envelop you, comfort you, make you... There's nothing left in her eyes. Nothing of Wanda.
Such peace. Such a harmony of energies flowing through one form. She really is. I always believed the Scarlet Witch was powerful. Maximov has become transcendent.
Fortunately for Wanda, bought her own witches.
Well executed.
Well, this encounter has certainly smashed my expectations. Come now, Bruce. Can't let yourself get too carried away. We were planning on taking them alive. Then again, Wanda? Eliminate them.
This is over.
We must leave now! Wanda, stop! It's me.
It is not her, Nico. She cannot hear you anymore.
Please.
3-star for that. We did good. We'll just continue as it is. We can always up the difficulty in another playthrough.
Did you see that? I know you did.
Did I see her almost destroy all three of us? Then yes.
She hesitated.
And then blew up the ground where you were standing.
Still, Wanda's in there. Somewhere. I know it.
No! She is here!
Impossible!
Close it! Now!
What do you think I am trying to do? No escape. No more.
You were saying, Wanda?
Your fault. You will be no more. Enough!
I am not Agatha.
Whoa, caretaker.
Don't say a word, Nico.
So I'm just gonna get a glass of water.
What would be the point?
Autumn must not see it that way. There must not be anything here. Nico,
Don't bother. Kinda just want to be left alone.
At least we tried.
Save it for a speech. I'm tired.
We can talk tomorrow, when you are feeling better.
Yeah, right. Might be a while.
I will be here.
But Wanda won't.
Nope, she won't.
Ileana, are you okay?
My best friend just tried to murder me. What do you think?
Maybe we should consider Wanda is too dangerous to save.
How dare you?
I am sorry. I just...
Leave. Before I say something I will regret. I have too many regrets this evening already.
Good night, then.
Good? There is nothing good about this night, Hunter. Nothing good at all.
Well, I pissed both of them off. Should have probably just said nothing.
Hunter, if you're looking for caretaker, she went to her room.
Yeah, and she made it very clear she doesn't want to be disturbed.
Yeah, well, probably go and bother her. Is there any other little dots?
And here I thought we were finally starting to trust each other.
They went behind our backs. Nearly cost us everything.
They were trying to save their friend, like any of us would do.
Please, I would never do anything that reckless.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth anymore?
I would never do anything that reckless, given the stakes.
Really?
Okay, fine. I would never do anything that reckless today.
I give that a solid maybe.
Library. Agatha.
Whew, you look like hell, dear. I suppose you must feel like it too after these very rough few days.
I am not worried about me. I am more concerned with how everyone else is faring.
Not well, obviously. I am sorry you were unable to save Wanda, but at least you tried. I can't help but feel responsible for how things played out. Perhaps I pushed you too hard to save her too soon, before you, Nico, and Magic were ready.
What happened was not your responsibility. We chose to betray Sarah's trust and put the lives of everyone here in jeopardy. You did not make us.
Yes, but if it wasn't for me emboldening you, we may have avoided this whole mess.
I cannot get Wanda out of my head now. Seeing her like that. I know I did not know her before she fell, but she was in so much pain. It permeated from her. I could feel it tear right through me. I just wish I could have freed her from it.
I know, dear. Me too. Maybe you'll get a chance to again. In the meantime, don't beat yourself up about it too much. And remember how much Sarah and I love you.
Right. Remnants of knives, books, jewelry, and even a ceremonial one have been found in or near these offering bowls, suggesting their importance in the offering ritual. Some of our colleagues have dismissed the importance of these items, but we believe, based on their repeated occurrence at these sites, that these items hold the key to this fascinating ancient practice.
Nobody likes feeling stuck on the sidelines, but we have to battle our impulses to win the war.
It seems there's a competition going on to see who can reprimand the young sons the harshest.
Are you participating?
I'm really glad everyone made it back safe and sound, which is impressive on its own. Trying an incantation like that at their level, one might think they would ask for a Sorcerer Supreme's guiding hand.
I am sure that they now know it would have been better with you there.
Kind of you, Hunter. I kept my composure, but I care for Wanda. It was under my watch that she was taken. There is nothing more I want than to make this right. Even if the outcome wasn't as hoped, we now know what has happened to her. I've been hearing her voice, but each time it grows fainter. By the great Agamotto, we'll bring her back to us.
Between Lilith's plans and her turning on...
She's pretty upset.
Caretaker? It is Hunter.
Leave me be. I'm not exactly in the mood for visitors right now.
We really screwed up, didn't we? I knew we shouldn't have gone messing with that mirror.
I'm worried about Nico and Magic. I think they're in shock or something.
The only good elephant in the room is the kind you mount on the wall. In that spirit, let's dig into last night's catastrophe. This isn't the time. Half the team went AWOL, Steve. Secret weapon, our only reliable method of transportation, decided to follow more rat map into a trap so obvious even Wonder Man noticed it. There you go, Tony. We cannot fault them for doing what they could to recover Wanda. Since when does Iron Man play by any tune but his own, telling us to follow the rules? Is a joke coming from you. Pains me to be the adult in the room, but I have no choice if you're going to lash out like children. Tony, last night they lost their teammate to Lilith. We didn't, it's Banner nothing to us. If you know the feeling, you know better than to pick a fight with those that are going through similar experience. Fine, I'll drop it. Right, complete one hero arc with Captain America. Okay, I need to do that. Play a mission miss. Okay, craft one epic ghost rider ability. Science fair.
Good girl, Charlie. Come along, Charlie.
Well, one field guide, basic for the. Liz and I continue to work against Short. We have lost the Coven of Witches to the barbaric nature of those townsfolk that he has brought under his influence, but their sacrifice will never be forgotten. I must admit that I am frustrated with Lilith these days, who does not have the focus that our sisters of the Coven do. Sense that she may find herself distracted by a sailor man from the village. A blood simply cannot give in to into such impulses. And I've warned her that she is being a fool. After the incident, I scattered my dolls in the air around the grave. Caretaker's doll was placed in the tree fort that I built along the cliff face in the Dreamer's Descent. My doll was left at the tea parties up top of the stairs of the gravesite. I built a fort beneath the standing stones for Mother's doll. Okay. Lily's free spirit has always been a worry of mine. Thought that perhaps coming here would help her channel the energy towards our work, I was mistaken. First she married that mortal man. Now it seems she's expecting a child. A child. As if a lover was not distraction enough to bring a half-blood descendant into this world. Not only wrong, but it is extremely dangerous. For all of us. She insists that my feelings are born of envy, and I cannot help laugh. My longing for the distractions of love ended a millennia ago. Lilith's husband Gregor has died. An illness has swept through Salem, and even Lilith and I are affected. Many lives have been lost. I see her clutching her swollen abdomen. Fear plastered across her face. I worried what will become of her if she loses a child. Consent to changing my sister. She's always walked her own path, but that freedom of emotion that was once endearing grows into something darker. Okay. 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 Just how long has this abbey been haunted? Oh my god, I added an H and dropped the H there. How long has this abbey been haunted? What do you mean? The abbey's old. There aren't any ghosts here. Did anyone hear a shriek? That was me. What happened? Tony was walking while typing. He lost his footing. Ooh. Steps in the forge are haunted. See, this is why I don't engage with it. I like Ileana. She's a bit greedy, but I like her. Let's help Tony.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Ray's got me on a new training regime. Which of these do you think I should work on first? There is one. This one, a question will be worth it. Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter.
Don't you think with all my knowledge, all my expertise, I could have helped save Wanda?
No.
Why?
Because we do not trust you, Strange.
Your problem, Magic, is that you don't trust anyone.
Why should I? Where were you when Wanda was taken? What have you or any of the other Avengers done to rescue her?
I thought we resolved this already. There was nothing any of us could do.
No, you resolved it out of your mind. We acted.
And had you elicited my help, you might have succeeded.
Please, you Avengers would only have gotten in our way.
I suppose we'll never know now, will we? And people say Tony's ego's big.
Enough of this. I have to attend to some issues in Limbo. Someone has to make sure we have safe passage through space-time.
Now who is running from a fight, Ileana?
Very sparring.
Even a sorcerer supreme can...
I'll be ready to go in no time.
Ready to work?
Just give me a target.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. Do your thing.
A warning, Hunter. I'm in a foul... I try not to be someone who equates youth with folly. I wish Ileana would not look at someone with a lifetime of experience and assume incompetence. Perhaps there was more I could have done to save Wanda, but until I get back into my sanctum, I cannot see everything I once did.
Magic just does not understand what you have been through, Doctor.
Of course she doesn't. She hasn't experienced an inkling of the universe that I have.
Then why let this bother you?
You know why? I just don't feel complete without the sanctum and all its prophetic perks. Like I'm not quite myself.
So you can no longer peer into the future. But that is not where your true value lies. Maybe it is time to reframe your place in the world.
Perhaps you're right, but I do not know where to start.
You can start by realizing that you are the Sorcerer Supreme, no matter where you rest your head.
Thank you, Hunter, for your wise counsel. Now, if you will excuse me, this Sorcerer Supreme needs to figure out a way to save us from this mess.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Come on, Tony.
How does this look? Don't blink or you'll miss it. Not bad, right? Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close. Genius inventor strikes again.
Until next time. Thank you for hitting me so often that I almost lost my...
Time's wasting, Hunter. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. Later. Ready for more? See you around.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
All right then.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy? Yet to be determined.
How's it going? All taken care of.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself, but I have been accused of hogging the ball before. I think I can handle that. Any new leads? Okay, Central. What's your magic? Here's the latest from Hydra World. Beginning decryption sequence. And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of us. Want to read something that'll make you weep? This should keep someone busy. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
Yeah, Iron Man could do that, because he's me and a knob, so he can do a mission on his own rather than annoying everyone. Unsurprisingly, like most canines of supernatural origin, a black shark, said to be a keen hunter and able to sense slightest hint of mystical energy from some fair distance away. This, of course, made his capture by magical means rather impossible. It does raise an interesting question. A mystical hound could be brought to heel and tamed. Wouldn't it make a fine hunter for various arcana? Or for various arcana, able to lead its owner to them straight away? Yeah, good question. Hematite is commonly used for grounding and stability, while the lodestone's magnetic qualities are meant to attract good fortune regarding love and relationships. Meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance astral projection and served as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journeying. Ah, the cool rain. Where is Caretaker?
Hi.
Nico? What are you doing in Wanda's room?
What does it look like? Ileana said this grimoire is filled with pretty powerful magic. There's gotta be something in here. Something to break the stupid spell your mother cast over Wanda so, you know, we can all go back to being normal. To being friends again.
Blood Witch, Daywalker, Spirit of Vengeance, former Queen of Limbo, and the Child of Lilith. I doubt anyone would ever accuse the Midnight Suns of being normal. Dark magic always comes with a price, Nico. Just be sure you are willing to pay it.
Hello, Blood Witch. Without going too TMI on you, let's just say I know all about the cost of doing business.
Your magic demands your blood. The magic in that book may have a different hunger. It is not just your life you are playing with anymore.
Hey, you went through that mirror with us, Hunter.
If I recall, I was sucked inside after trying to stop the vortex you created.
I was trying to save our friend for all the good that did me. It all made sense in my head. We'd find Wanda, smack around a few Hydra dirtbags, bring her back to the Abbey, and Caretaker would bake her a cake. I wasn't exactly envisioning Wanda trying to murder us. Or you trying to do the same thing to her.
The Wanda you know would never hurt you, and I would never hurt her. This was someone else.
Must be nice to tell yourself that. I bet it makes it a lot easier to release them of whatever you want to call it when you put them down. Sorry, but I'm not buying that, Hunter. Well, that was before you had me on your side. How about you give me a chance before you start swinging your sword next time, huh?
You have my word.
Good, because I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, unless you have anything to add to this free Wanda brainstorming sesh, I should get back to her grimoire. I'm not leaving one page unturned until I find a way of bringing her back to her senses. Till then, later.
Hunter, come and talk with me a moment. I wanted to apologize for last night. I just couldn't believe what you and the rest of the Sons did, and needed time alone to process. I knew I underestimated Nico's desperation to save Wanda when I realized she swiped my spellbook. I keep thinking, if I hadn't given up on her so easily, if I had listened to them, helped them, I could have prevented them from going out on their own and risking all. Do you think they are right, Hunter? Do you think I gave up on Wanda too soon?
Try not to be too hard on yourself about what you did or did not do.
But it's my job to make the best decisions for the team with the given information. And this time, I feel like I failed spectacularly.
We are all doing our best.
Yo!
It doesn't feel like it right now.
Thank you for that. I'm so grateful. It makes me weep.
Maybe if I tried to save her centuries ago, we wouldn't be walking the apocalypse we're in now. Well, I ought to pull myself together and face the day. Thanks for the word, Hunter.
It's alright, caretaker. Alright, what we got? We've got what we've had all along. Oh, that's actually... Yeah. Okay. Let me guess. In-game currency. Pay real money. Gotcha. Grab all these oyster mushrooms. There's something on the floor. You know, it's bad when even caretakers having to think about what's going on. Oh, it's you. I keep seeing you at the corner of my eye. Little monkey. Charlie the monkey. Oh. Demon dog. What we got here? Do you reckon? I mean, that is the one, isn't it? Let's go, Spidey friends. Wow, huge mistake. Haven't taken myself, but let's do some team building. Basically, that's what could happen. Do some team building. Right, when this match is over, to run over to the neighbours and feed her cat. Or cats, plural. That's only going to be like 5 minutes, so I'm going to leave the stream on. And pick up where we left off. I got to take out this.
In this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Causing trouble.
Seems easy enough.
You don't have a lot of time. Take down anyone standing in your way of that truck.
It will be done.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
Well, that's interesting.
Try this on for size. Maybe, I don't know, you should have asked Lilith for cooler outfits?
They will not be so easily defeated. As ordered.
They finally got me.
Arm Alpha reinforcing. Serve her with honor.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
It's your time. I'm hurt bad.
Okay, that was awesome.
Your suffering begins.
Guessing you didn't pick those chains up at the local hardware store.
We won't need your words.
I am liking it, Prorok. It's not too bad. I've definitely played a lot worse games, and I'm normally not so keen on card games. find them a little bit annoying. But this is alright, you know? Simple to understand. It's good step-by-step instructions. Isn't crashing all the time. I mean, if anything, I'm annoyed at myself because I keep making some very...
I'm not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Some of the awful decisions that I've made. You know, as to which...
Watch closely.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Position compromised.
Our work is proceeding.
Ready to roll out. It's now or never. Hit that truck.
You bring judgment upon yourself.
We've stopped the truck. Clean up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
I'm literally about to do this.
Right, feeling it.
Move back.
Everything's cool so far.
Boom.
You're as good as everybody says.
That should put a dent in their operations. Nicely done.
Right, give me a few minutes while I go and feed those cats. Parorok. I actually love this game. Only beef is that it is the level scaling which only has flat numbers to enemies HP in. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that. But I definitely get the whole. It'd be nice to have sort of more powerful enemies. Certainly. But then I suppose doesn't that really come with the super villains? Running upstairs, running next door, puffing and panting like an old man. Oh, yeah, old man. I am an old man. Personally, one of the things that always bugs me with games like this is that, like, enemies that were really weak at the beginning of the game suddenly become really powerful by the end. And that makes no sense. So it should be, like, more powerful creatures.
A few of us are meeting up tonight. It's a book club. You're probably busy, but if not, the others said I should invite you.
A book club?
Yeah, I didn't figure the great and powerful Hunter would be into a book club.
If it is worth reading, I am interested.
All our books are worth reading. Anyway, I'm headed to the meeting. I doubt it's your thing, but if you're interested, you could tag along.
After you.
Okay then.
Blade's giving you the stink eye. Or maybe he doesn't like the punch. Either way, I think he wants to speak with you.
Here's how this works. We pick out a book, we read the book, and then next meeting we talk about the book. It's my turn to pick, so give me a minute. I need to narrow it down.
What is the best book you have read so far?
None.
You have not read any books, but you are starting a book club?
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites to list. I meant I have no book club favorites yet.
What kind of book is a book club book?
The good ones, that's the plan at least.
Did you already talk about today's book?
Well, no, there isn't one for today.
You are being evasive, and I do not know why.
This is technically our first meeting.
I thought this was a regular thing you did.
Yeah, I want it to be. Doesn't matter how sharp your weapons are if your mind is as dull as a brick. Just give me some space. I need to find the right book if I'm going to. I need to pick the right book, okay?
All right.
I hope I have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my friend Jess, but it fell apart.
What happened?
I got reassigned, she had a kid, aliens invaded, the usual.
Aliens?
Yeah, it's been a busy decade.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it. Said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read. That a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means. Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book. It was Hulk's.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
All right, I made my decision.
So, what is it going to be?
The first book we'll read for book club will be The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Ooh, a classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
Can you give me a quick summary?
It's about war. Come on, Hunter.
How old is this book?
5th century BCE. Ancient and still relevant.
I cannot wait to check it out.
Was that a library pun?
I do not know. How would you say it stacks up?
Stop. Right now, or so help me, I will ban you from book club. Anyway, our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good.
What did you think of the meeting?
Seems like a great way to get to know each other.
What do you think of Blade's choice of book?
It got me thinking about a book I can choose. It'll have to be a good one to match Blade's pick.
See you later.
Next time, then.
I admit, I like the low-pressure approach we're taking to book club. These things should be fun and informative. Not the high-stakes powder keg of the Stark and Banner book club regime.
I think that went well. Carol seemed to enjoy herself. What do you think?
Blade, did you start a book club so Carol would join it?
No. Yes, sort of. We were talking about books, and I may have suggested the two of us read a book and talk about it. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club, and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
Knowledge is the key to a person's heart.
You think?
It might be the key to Carol's heart.
The key to mine is a silver stake, so you got the better end of the deal. Glad you came, Hunter, but don't forget to do the reading.
All right, I will.
I'm not kidding.
What are you up so late reading?
The twisted brain drippings of that psycho Faustus? This journal is like a love letter to Aleister Crowley, the Necronomicon, Jack the Ripper, and Charles Manson, all remixed into some nightmarish open mic poetry. I'm going to be up all night trying to make sense of it, see if it helps us find our way back into the sanctum.
You are exhausted, Carol. Get some rest. You can crack Faustus's code tomorrow.
It's not that I don't appreciate the sentiment, Hunter, but I'll tap out when I'm ready. Besides, if I went to sleep right now, this nightmare juice would be sure to terrorize me with bad dreams. And when I say bad dreams, I don't mean Lovecraftian demons or Cenobites. I mean being stuck at a 12-hour poetry slam in the East Village. You know, real horror. Listen to this crap. Lilith, your name is a black hole for men like me to lose their souls. How I await to be suffocated in your arms, choke on the dark tendrils of your hair. Murder me, goddess, and I will help you murder this dimension.
These are just the ramblings of a madman. No rhyme or reason to be found.
There must be something helpful here. Well, I ought to get back to burning the midnight oil. I got about 400 pages to go of this crap. I'll let you know what I find out. Oh, hey, Hunter.
Magic, are you all right?
No, Hunter, I am not. And neither is Limbo. The dark energy is increasing.
This danger you feel, have you given more thought to what could be causing it?
Yes, but I do not want to say it out loud.
It is all right to feel fear, Magic.
I am not afraid, Hunter. It's just, once I say his name, he becomes real again. Words have power. I do not want to give him any more than he already has.
He?
If I am right, you will see soon enough. But tonight, that's all I can say.
Glad to see you're adjusting. Of all the enemies we could be facing, I'm grateful Lilith is our foe.
Lilith is the mother of demons. How can you dismiss the threat she poses?
I dismiss nothing, but you are the antithesis to her thesis, the contretemps to her brisée. With you on our side, we have a chance. Against her incomparable power, perhaps our only chance. A joy to spend time with you, Hunter.
It's a rest. And to a recent time together was restorative to my spirit. One should always clear one's mind of the errant thoughts seeking to stir up trouble. I intend to do so. I would rather wait until we can share the silent.
Ah, this is exactly what I needed. A chance to quiet my cluttered mind and just be.
What thoughts clutter your mind, Doctor?
Ever since the Sanctum was lost, I felt a bit adrift. Lost in a cosmic sea in which I've lost my ability to navigate. I've been giving a lot of thought to the direction my life will take if we survive your mother's apocalypse, but who am I if I'm not Sorcerer Supreme?
Sorcerer Supreme or not, you are still an Avenger.
But is that all I am? All I want to be?
Perhaps this is what you should meditate on.
Yes, that's a bright idea. Thank you for still having faith in me even when I've lost faith in myself. You are proving to be a most unexpected friend.
What you doing, Charlie? Come along, Charlie.
Imagine if we hadn't caught Banner and Wanda. What if they caught us by surprise instead?
What is it, Charlie? Find something?
Word around there is that you're working on a new move. Go ahead and let's see it.
Thanks, Hunter.
I'm ready when you are. Back again. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna... Peace.
Nico, Magic, how are they?
They're holding up, all things considered. But I wouldn't expect them to thaw anytime soon. Not when it comes to you.
I see. I understand there's still... I just don't want them to feel alienated from the team.
Then you shouldn't have made them feel alienated.
I know, I know.
I'm ready when you are. Ready for some hero work? Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter.
Coils. It's Tony.
How's that for quality workmanship? If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. What are we building today? Later.
Learning so much more from Faustus now that he's dead.
Through our earthly baubles are but a poor reflection of her celestial beauty. They are precious to her and will earn her blessing no matter when they are given. Representing raw fury and strength, Set was the first of the elders to turn on his fellow gods and consume them. With each god shallowed, I think that should be swallowed, Set's power grew to unmatched proportions, with the remaining gods forced to seek refuge elsewhere in the universe, pushed to the stars, while Gaia embedded herself within the earth, created sanctuary for the earth's inhabitants by sealing the world from both Set and Chthon's influence. Outlawed by Sun Tzu, laying plans. All warfare is based on deception, hence when able to attack we must seem unable. When using our forces we must seem inactive. When we are near we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away we must make him believe we are near. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder and crush him. If he is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. If he is taking his ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, give him no rest. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. These military devices leading to victory must not be divulged beforehand. Now the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple the battle is fought. General who loses a battle makes but a few calculations beforehand. Thus do many calculations lead to victory, and few calculations to defeat. How much more, no calculation at all. It is by attention to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose. Variation of tactics. Sun Tzu said, in war the general receives his commands from the sovereign, collects his army and concentrates his forces. When in difficult country, do not encamp in country high roads intersect. Join hands with your allies. Do not linger in dangerously isolated positions. In hemmed-in situations you must resort to stratagem. In a desperate position you must fight. There are roads which must not be followed. Armies which must not be attacked. Towns which must not be besieged. Positions which must not be contested. Commands of the sovereign which must not be obeyed. General who thoroughly understands the advantages of their company, variation of tactics, knows how to handle his troops. General who does not understand these may be well acquainted with the configuration of the country, yet he will not be able to turn his knowledge to practical account. Okay, so we read. Wait.
Hello.
Hi, Agatha.
Captain Marvel swears she can see threads of Dr. Faustus'.
Caretaker's not spoken a word to me all day. It's been lovely.
Good morning, Hunter. Got a minute to chat?
You wanted to speak, Captain America?
Please, call me Steve or Cap. I know I'm a newer kid on the block, but I'm noticing some major divisions within this team. All the interpersonal drama is pulling focus from the real danger, Lilith.
I have witnessed the divisions, and I must do a better job of resolving the conflicts at hand.
Hardest lessons hit the closest to our hearts. Leading others is never straightforward or easy. It's definitely not all on your shoulders, but I respect you for taking accountability. Don't forget that you're the only one of us who's beaten Lilith and paid the ultimate price for it. You stand out here as a leader. The Midnight Suns, Strange, Carol, Tony, even me. We all look to you for our cues. It's a responsibility, and it's a tough one.
I have been a weapon all my life, to be wielded and directed by others. Leadership ability is not my forte. I would appreciate a few pointers.
Just the fact that you're willing to learn means you're on the right track.
I would benefit from your honest appraisal.
Take it step by step and build some bridges between teammates. We're all tired, but some team building might be what we need, even if it's just blowing off a little steam. Times like this, it's easy to forget we're all on the same side. You've already made the ultimate sacrifice once before. I've been there. I know what it's like to be asked to do it again and again. It doesn't get easier, but you get stronger and better at making the hard calls. I've given you a lot to process, but let's pick up this conversation again soon.
Time's wasting, Hunter. See you around.
Right. We definitely want that one, because we want attack essence, skill essence, heroic essence. We're not going to forget to take ourselves this time. I'm going to take Iron Man, because he promises to be a good boy. If not, we take off his iron suit, spank him. Although he does strike me as the kind of fella to absolutely love that kind of jizz.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
You're the boss.
Move with me.
It is good to have a partner.
some for the rest of us.
I heard command.
I'm gonna get you for that. Where do you think you're going?
Hey, that hurts!
I see one of Lilith's more bloodthirsty recruits has tracked you down. I suppose it was only a matter of time.
I can see why Captain America has such disdain for you. He is a man of honor. You are ridiculous.
Hell that.
They're moving.
Must be tough losing all the time. For like decades.
It's about time.
I think they're serious this time.
Enough with the runaround.
Yeah. Never mind. Somehow.
Man, you guys are really into me, huh?
On me, I'm moving into position.
This didn't go like I hoped. This shouldn't take long. Hey, it worked, didn't it?
A paltry attempt at concealment. The advantage is mine.
That'll work. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks?
I don't even need a spotter.
I will not let you down. Take advantage while they focus on me.
Not that I need it, but help is on the way.
You may see yourself as something more than Hydra, but you are nothing but a common goon.
You think that hurts?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
on, tell us.
Go.
I see how it is.
Hope you got a good
Someone call for reinforcements?
Feeling a little rundown. I'm going for it. I didn't train you for this, huh? Try this on for size.
barely even noticed it.
All systems nominal.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Let's see how tough you are.
Now we're getting serious.
That shield of yours will make a fine trophy. I think I will give it to the captain as a gift.
Precisely what I needed. Let's do it. They don't all be pretty.
There is no escape.
Now there's the hunter I've been hearing about.
How about we go a few rounds? You drop this?
I was born for this. Hope you're ready. On Delta responding.
I have crossed paths with many assassins. None have ever managed to impress.
Hardly a flesh.
How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
The light will heal you.
That should help. Getting it done any way we know how.
That's not gonna stop me.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
This is gonna be my time to shine.
Save them.
Do you take more pride in the size of your muscles or your mouth?
Hey, nothing personal, alright?
Chance to escape. You are lucky to still be breathing. Was that truly your best? Your time has... Hydra standards have fallen a great deal.
First you don't succeed, right? I'm taking names.
You're gonna remember me.
I can see why Captain America has such disdain for you. He is a man of honor. You are ridiculous.
Let's try this. Oh, big deal. I know that one's a signature move.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Nice. Okay, I didn't realize that. She falters, open the book, and offer unto her the knowledge of things remembered. Chill, chill. Bedtime. One time, glad we're working together. Are you free? No, that's... We're getting to know each other. I wanted to chat privately. Of course.
The mirror table. Our pulse on everything Hydra. Really brings an Avengers Tower vibe to this place.
It has been useful. The Abbey always harbored great resources, but Stark and the Doctor have enhanced its abilities tenfold.
Don't get me wrong. Tony and the other, Stephen, are great. But I believe in giving credit where credit is due. You've also been doing your fair share. And I wanted to let you know that it hasn't gone unnoticed.
That is a generous compliment to give. Thank you, Captain.
It's not generous when it's true. They say a good soldier should always trust his gut. And if my gut is right, and it's almost always right, I think you have a destiny beyond just defeating Lilith.
And what destiny is that?
Keep playing it straight with me, Hunter, and maybe I'll trust you enough one day to tell you.
Nice. Yep. The Hunter's dedication to the light has unlocked a new legendary ability, Summon Charlie. Use Summon Charlie to call Charlie into combat to fight alongside Hunter. Continue earning light balance points to unlock further rewards. Okay, nice.
Feeling good today, girl. Come along, Charlie. What is it, Charlie? Find something?
Souplink gallery. Oh, okay. So it costs us to do that.
a favor.
Okay.
Thanks.
Craft a rare ability.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
The forge is a powerful tool. It's really not too bad, considering where it came from. Always a pleasure.
Hey boss, you never know how multiple teams will work together. Good thing you're here to heat the wheels grease. There's something you need to see. It's a bit of a hike, so clear your schedule.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A mushroom?
Fascinating, isn't it? Some of the rarest species of flora I've ever seen. Carol says there are mushrooms growing in these woods that were thought extinct decades ago. And that tree over there? I'm pretty sure it just winked at me.
I did not realize you were so interested in nature, Tony.
Oh, I'm not. I have terrible allergies. I'm just petrified to be inside.
Tony.
I know. I'm sure it will be all fine in the end. I mean, look at us. First time I laid eyes on you, I assumed you were gonna swallow my soul. And now here we are, two friends enjoying a moment.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
You're right, of course. I'm just surprised you didn't work in a basilisk or giant spider or some other terrible monstrosity you've beheaded over the years.
Yes, I suppose your situation is not unlike unraveling the web of Rourg, the Spider King, one strand at a time.
And there it is. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to the old abbey before Caretaker sicks the hounds of hell on us. Well, hound.
Are you sure? I could stay outside longer if...
No, I'm good. Better, in fact. Owe you one. Besides, that tree I mentioned that winked at me before, I think it just took a few steps closer. I'm here if you need me.
Hunter? Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
This is what you were after, right?
It was, thank you.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself, but I have been accused of hogging the ball before. See you soon.
So, what about the story mission? I would be up for that, because it gives us a coil and an artifact, so that's Nico, so we don't have to worry about that. While not common, offering bowls have been discovered in many centralized locations. These innate bowls are believed to have been used in sacrificial rituals associated with the Elder Gods. Their specific purpose is unknown. Known as the Search of Worlds, Oshter broke free of Chthon eons ago, drifting between stars for millennium. It is thought that a mere fraction of the Elder Gods' power could bridge the cosmos. In recent centuries, the Earth's most powerful sorcerers have banded together to form a secretive organization known as the Gatekeepers, with each sect believing that power could be harnessed by tracking the Elder Gods' movements. Okay. Check it out. We're going to...
An intriguing possibility.
Yeah, done that. Craft one epic Ghost Raider ability, okay.
Allow us to assist you.
Need an epic.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Danny sparring. Let's go.
Go a few rounds.
Back again. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
This'll make a difference.
Just give me a target.
Spider, I need
later.
Some heals. Let's just try it out. Three turns.
That
Okay.
should be no sweat. You really think that'll be enough? You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already. I won't go easy. Ready up. Enjoy your nap. At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These rent-a-mercs have no gumption. It's a that looked like it hurt. Let's do it. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you. Don't disappoint me. I could have done so much worse. And what did we learn today? I hope you learned your lesson. Tell him this. Still waiting for them to try something. You should have known better. I'm on it. Didn't think I could get any stronger. I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you. Not a problem. Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string? Take this. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean. Here, this should help. Guess I'm still the focus here. Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't make the same mistake twice. Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine. Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Foster's a deal. Is that all? At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean. Luckily, I'm a glutton for... That looked like it hurt. Hostile reinforcements inbound. I should be used to this by now. Let me give you a hand. Sure I can't change your mind? Punch through a moon now? Not a problem. Ouch. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you. Enjoy your nap. Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string? You should have known better. Ready up. Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine. I miss it out in space, Hunter. It's less complicated.
The closest to the stars I have ever been was studying astronomy and astrology.
It's quiet between galaxies. No demons or aliens. Just you and the cosmic wonders. If I took you up there, what would you wish to see?
An alien race. I wish to learn the customs and cultures of a new species.
Well, the scroll can change shape. The Kree are kinda superior and can be jerks. Those two species are constantly at war.
That sounds too familiar.
I would recommend the Akanti. They swim through the void, graceful and pure, like whales. When they're dying, they throw themselves into suns to release their souls.
Sounds beautiful.
They are tough to find, but witnessing the Akanti is worth the effort. Assuming we survive your mom's reign of terror, I think I can arrange an intergalactic getaway.
How could I possibly say no?
A little extra motivation to stop Lilith never hurts. I can't wait, Hunter. Pick your target, Hunter. See you soon.
Right, I think I'm gonna say. Oh, I can't say.
What you doing, Charlie?
Caretaker could have... Let's do this. Peace.
Confront. Right, I'm gonna go make supper. Thanks for joining us. Been a pleasure. A bit further with the story and we found out more about everyone, so it's all very interesting. Game's still good. Killing. Have a good day.